Hello there ladies and gentlemen, on today's video we're going to be announcing the grand winner of all the heaters that I have reviewed on this channel. And they are the Lasco digital ceramic heater and the Mainstays 3D stove heater. The reason why the Mainstays 3D electric stove heater has a long name, the reason why this one came up as one of the best is because it's so beautiful. It's just amazing. It's an ornament. Even when you're not using it, it looks beautiful. So you can leave it out the whole year, unlike some of the other heaters that you have to put them away during the summer because you don't need them. They're just using up space. But this Mainstays heater is so beautiful. It stays outside in my home the whole year. Another cool thing about it is that the top is you can put things on the top, which is great. So whatever space uses up on the floor, it compensates for that used up space on the top. Another great thing and amazing thing about this heater is the quietness. It is probably the quietest heater I've ever owned. And in spite of being so quiet, it actually blows a lot of air, a lot of heat out. So it has a powerful fan, but it's not a noisy fan. It doesn't sound like you have a vacuum cleaner running, or doesn't sound like an airplane or anything like that. So that's fantastic about that. It's nice, it's quiet, and it doesn't emit any horrible smell, because I've owned several heaters already that when you turn them on, they have this chemical smell. I believe that at the factory they put a chemical to prevent rust, but unfortunately when you heat up that chemical and then you start smelling it, it's very annoying and probably not good for your health anyway, especially if you have a lung disease like asthma or one of those things. So it doesn't have a chemical smell, and it doesn't have a burn smell. I know that a lot of heaters, even on low settings, will smell like something is burning. Don't know why it happens, but it happens, and it's a problem. So this Mainstays heater does not have any kind of smell. It blows a lot of heat. It has a powerful fan. It has a 1500 watt heating element, which is standard. There's nothing unique about it. 1500 watt is 1500 watt. That doesn't change. What changes is the fan, the heater's ability to move the air around, so that'll speed up the heating process and make the heaters heat up the room faster. So it has that. Basically, it has the best of everything, and the thermostat is fairly accurate. It's because I've had heaters that were analog and they were all over the place. Sometimes they wouldn't turn on, and sometimes they would heat up the room too much, and I've had a lot of difficulty regulating that temperature. But this one is fairly accurate, even though it's an analog thermostat. So overall, this is the reason why this one came up top. Now, as you can see, I like the Lasco digital ceramic heater so much that I bought a second one. The reason why the Lasco digital ceramic heater came out as the best one is because it's simple to use. It doesn't smell bad. Like some of the other heaters that I've tested, they smell horrible. They have this chemical smell. Other heaters will have a burn smell. It's like you're burning something indoors. It's unbearable. And that's one of the main reasons why you might want to stay away from those heaters. But the Lasco digital ceramic heater doesn't have those horrible smells. It's easy to use. When you turn it on, the first thing that it does is go to 75 Fahrenheit, which is a very good temperature for most people, I think. It has a swivel function. I know some people like that. I don't need it, but some people do like it. It has a handle, which is great. It's quiet. It's not too loud. I know some people are bothered by the excessive sound. Doesn't bother me, but if that's important to you, that's a pro right there. It has a timer. It has two settings, high and low, and the digital thermostat is very accurate. Because one of the problems I had with one of the other heaters that I've owned is that the thermostat was very inaccurate. So sometimes it wouldn't turn on at all, and sometimes it would go all the way to 85 degrees Fahrenheit, which is way too high for me. And it would wake me up in the middle of the night, and I would be sweating, and I'm wasting electricity that way, and I'm not getting enough sleep. So that was a problem. So digital is often better than analog in that sense. Another cool thing about this Lasco digital ceramic heater is that the LED display, it's a dim red. It's not a bright blue, because I had one that had a bright blue display, and when I turn off the lights, it would illuminate the whole room. It was like a night light, and some people are not bothered by that, but I am. I don't like anything to be lighting up the room when I turn off the lights. I want everything to be dark. So this one is great in that sense. So overall, it's a fantastic heater, and it is the grand winner of 2021. So these are the two grand winners right here, and the reasons that I gave you are the reasons that worked for me. You might have a different opinion, but for me, these are the two best heaters on the market right now as of 2021, 2022, and I could not decide which one of these. I wanted to have a single winner, but I could not decide between these two, although they are slightly in a different category. One is more ornamental and the other one's just a utility heater. Not utility heater, but just a practical heater that heats and that's it. The other one is intended to look visually appealing. Either way, I could not make a decision, so they're both winners. So thank you for watching, subscribe, and thumbs up.